Even if you see my scars, even if I break your heart, if we're a million miles apart, do you think you'd walk away? Are you lost in all the noise? Even Hello, thank you for clicking on this video on my beautiful rays of golden sunshine. My name is Andy, and a little bit about myself for those of you who don't know me, which is most of you. I enjoy doing tarot. I pick up on emotions, vibrations, feelings. I'm an empath. So how this works for me, I'm still honing in and learning to use my gifts. I feel the strongest energies that come through. So a little bit about the readings. You're going to pick a pile, and we're going to talk about your soulmate, your twin flame, and who you're going to be connecting with. Some of you may know this person, some of you may not. Starting off, it doesn't matter if you're heterosexual or homosexual. Okay, there are going to be two different types of energies. There will be a male, like a more masculine energy, and a more feminine energy that come through. However, you can be feminine, you can be a female, but have a masculine energy. So do not think when I say feminine that it always means female. I could very well be talking about two males and have a feminine energy. Okay, so it's just feminine and masculine energies. So please take that with a grain of salt as we go forward. The energies are interchangeable. And what I'm going to do is, because I'm doing such an in-depth reading, some of the tarot cards I did ahead of time, and I will show you them as I talk about them. And then there are some that I'm going to also shuffle on camera as well, because I'm going to be doing charms. I'm going to be pulling initials. I'm going to be pulling signs, astrology. It's the whole 9 yards. So in order to keep things moving at a little bit of a quicker pace, I did do some cards ahead of time, and I will show you those and talk to you about them as well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and dive in, and please like, comment, subscribe, share away. Let me know how this message resonates with you. It may not be for everyone. What I suggest also is what I tend to do, if I feel like something connected with me, you're going to know when I start saying the message. Maybe it's not pertaining to you now, but if you have like a feeling, usually I get feelings like if I watch a YouTube video and I have a feeling like, oh, okay, this isn't me right now, but I feel like this might be important in the future. You know, I keep a book of shadows, and I'll, you know, keep those messages and write them down for later use. Like, hey, on this day I saw this, but I think I'm going to need this in the future. So it may not pertain to you now, but it might pertain to you later, okay? So just take a deep breath. Pick one of the oracle decks that you seem drawn to or connected with, and we are going to go ahead and get started. All right, starting with you, pile number 1. All right, so here I have the runner in reverse, and this is telling me that because it's in reverse, I feel like for the majority of you watching this, you were in a situation where there was the runner and the chaser. And with the runner in reverse, I feel like this person is going to stop running. I also have here masks in reverse. And this simply says that someone here was hiding their feelings, whether it be from themselves, from their partner. One of the energies here was truly hiding how they truly felt about the other person. And they're ready to be honest, ready to open that up, try and go through those feelings and get them out. Because there was this epiphany here with Uranus. This person came to the actualization and realization of what this connection truly is. I have here the Two of Flames. And I know I use a lot of different decks in my readings. And the reason I do it is because my brain does really well connecting dots. So I don't like to just use one deck. I like to use many and connect them like a puzzle piece. That's how my brain works. My sun is Aquarius, my moon is Pisces. It's the way I am. But anyway, I feel like the runner in this situation didn't realize the value and importance in this connection with this Two of Flames. Okay, and a lot of people with this deck, it looks like the number 11. A lot of people see this as the twin flames because there's two flames and they represent the number 11. But there was a person here who didn't realize what the connection was. They weren't honest about their feelings. They didn't realize what they had. I have here forgiving and learning in reverse. I have flirt in reverse. And I feel like, and I have let go of control issues. So I feel like one energy here in this connection really hurt the other person. I feel like a majority of you do know who this person is. You have met them. For those of you who are like, I don't know who you're talking about, maybe you're on separate journeys and learning your experiences and coming together. But I do feel like for a majority of you, this is someone that you do know, someone that you have connected with, and you're learning from those experiences, and you're having a hard time because even though you learned the lesson with this forgiving and learning, I think you learned the lesson, but forgiving's harder for most of the people watching this right now. You're not ready to forgive. You have been hurt. You have been crushed. You don't know. I have here a woman holding a heart in reverse. So I feel like the feminine energy here is not as forgiving. They're not as forgiving because they've been hurt and damaged. And they don't know, and that energy is going to have to let go of these control issues. And then once those control issues are let go and that forgiveness happens, you are going to reconnect with this person very soon. You are going to connect with your twin flame or your soulmate very soon after that. But that forgiveness and opening up that heart chakra is going to happen. I have here achievement, completion, travel. I feel like that runner, whether they literally traveled and moved away during that separation, whether that was a physical or whether it was emotional, there was really some distance, and they're ready to be done, ready to complete that cycle, ready to come back to you. They want to let go. That runner wants to let go all of the wars and battles that were fought between you. They're ready to release all of the issues of the past. They don't want to fight no more. I have the high priest or the high priestess here in reverse. This is telling me that someone here in this connection is done overthinking. Like, so they were really truly thinking about this situation. It consumed almost every obsessive thought in their mind, and they're done with it. They're done obsessing over it. They're done thinking about it. They know what they want and they want to go after it. Okay. I also have here, I did the the divination dice, and for astrology, I have the 6th house. That's not. And what this is representing is this is health, hygiene, routines, injuries, pets, employees. But the feel I'm getting from the 6th house is that the runner has that completion, because we have the runner in reverse, we have completion, travels, and then we have the 6th house. And I feel like this person's routines they're ready to change their routines. They're ready to change their habits. They're ready to move forward. I have here Scorpio. The sign of Scorpio came in. They could be a Scorpio, you could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but Scorpio came up because there was this transformation. This person has gone through this, whoever the runner was, has gone through this transformation. They are ready to be honest and truthful with what they want. They're ready to finally open up about their feelings, their hidden emotions. They're ready to be done with this power struggle. They want to let go of these control issues to move forward with you, or you with them, whoever the runner is in this situation. And then I have here Mars also, and this is telling me that there is a huge attraction between the two of you. It almost feels like the Devil card. Like when you first met, you were instantly attracted to each other and you just found each other very appealing. If you've had sex, the sex was amazing. If you haven't, there's just this huge chemistry between the two of you. And it's like, oh, I can't wait to tear off their clothes and rip into them. There is a huge aggression. There's like desire, like it's huge. coming through. And with this Two of Flames here, I mean, it's just burning. The desire is just burning away here. And now the chakras. The strength in this connection here, this represents the, this represents the sacral chakra, which is the sexual chemistry between the two of you. So the sexual chemistry is a strength between the two of you. Yet again, that Mars energy is coming through. Someone here could be very well be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, in fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be one of those signs, could be coming through as that sign, just because there's so much sexual chemistry here. Now, what is going to have to be worked on in this connection is going to be the throat chakra. Okay, now reasons that the throat chakra can be off, physical reasons, could be from the thyroid. Overactive, underactive thyroid, could be from a sore throat, allergies, sinuses, adenoids, tonsils, anything in that general area, coughing, okay, anything of that nature. Now, other reasons it could be blocked that are emotional could be because someone here, as we talked about before, has an issue expressing their feelings, their honest and true feelings. That could be why the throat chakra is blocked as well. Or it could be there's a disconnect between the mind and the heart. Sometimes our mind wants one thing, our heart wants another. Sometimes we don't realize the emotions we have for someone until later. And that's why I feel like this forgiving and learning is so important in this connection, because mistakes happen, accidents happen. Are you able to forgive it and move on? Or is it something that you're not going to be able to move on from? You are the one in control. You are the one who gets to decide this. Okay, so having said that, that's all of the stuff that I pre-did, and we're already at like 12 minutes almost. So we're going to go ahead and get into everything else that I will pull and do on camera. Please wait till the end of your reading, because I'm going to pull some charms, some signs, astrological signs and things like that. I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to pull them so you can see, but at the end of this clip, I will show a picture of it, because sometimes what happens is when I pull the charms, I might get a feeling, but there might be a hidden connection between the two of you. So maybe I pull a dolphin and I feel like a water sign's coming through, or I feel someone who's very intelligent come through. But when you see the dolphin, you might be like, oh, this is what that represents to us. It's something, you know, secretive. So at the end of this video, there will be a little picture for you to see all of the charms that I pull as well, okay, with the initials and everything. So I'm going to start off here with the signs. I have air signs coming through. Air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. They don't have to be the sign. Could be you, could be them. Doesn't have to be this sign though. Could be coming through because we talked about the mind and heart, you know, being in connection. And air signs are known to be analytical, smart, thinking things through. And the other sign coming through, again, is a water sign. And that's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We had Scorpio earlier come through. This could be coming through again because these two are at odds. So with the water signs, they're all feelings. So if our emotions and our mind are disconnecting with this heart chakra, that could be why the air and water signs are coming through as well, okay? So let's take a look at what else we have here. I'm going to pull some initials. I'm not going to show you all the initials. I'll talk about them, and then at the end, I will show you the picture of them, okay? I have S, H, E, N, I, C as in Carl, Catherine, U, A, okay? And like I said again, I will take a picture of all of the initials so that you can see them for at the end of your reading, okay? Now I'm going to pull some charms. Okay, and I have here the letter Y. Love, peace, you and me. So I feel like this connection somebody here wants it to come back together. They want peace. They want love. They want to fix everything. I have here a sword, so I feel like someone was stabbed in the back pretty hard. And again, that could be coming through as the air signs as well, because swords in the tarot represent the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Very analytical, smart, but I feel like somebody here was really hurt through this connection. And I feel like one person who was hurt, and then the other person really just wants peace, harmony. They want to reconnect. They want the two of you just to be able to come together and forget everything that happened. I have here an apple, which could mean, you know, somebody here could be a teacher, could be some motivational person, motivational speaker, could be someone of influence, could also represent earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, because it grows from the ground. Yeah, so I will have a picture of that at the end of your clip so you can kind of go through and see. And I'm going to pull your oracle card on camera, and those of you who picked this pile, you pick the Les Vampire Oracle. Yeah. So we'll see what your oracle has to tell you about your soulmate twin flame connection. What did the spirits want you to know? Thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. So someone here in this connection is really craving the other person. Look at that bloodlust. Those big eyes, they're craving you. That sexual chemistry is like no other. They cannot stop thinking about you. You're in their mind and their dreams. They're constantly, if you have social media, wanting to check on you. Maybe if you don't have social media, or they're not friends with you on social media, maybe they're trying to talk to friends or family, going to places that you like to go to, or maybe they're writing. They could be writing about you, writing songs for you. Take that as you see fit. Maybe they're looking at old pictures of the two of you if you know each other, but this person truly craves you. They just completely obsessed here. All right, now I'm going to pull some tarot. Now this is going to be different for each group. So I feel like for you guys, you have an idea of who this person is. We've pulled the charms, we pulled the initials, we have the chakras, everything going on in this situation. I feel like the majority of you who know your person know exactly who it is. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and ask for advice from Spirit for you moving forward, because we know in order to reconnect with your soulmate twin flame, there has to be this forgiving and learning from past hurt. We have to forgive and let go of control issues. You're not going to reconnect with this person until that happens. Okay, so let's see what the advice from Spirit, what they want you to know. This is the Eight of Wands. Please clarify the Eight of Wands. Advice from Spirit. Okay, we have here Justice, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is going to be really odd, and I know this. But I feel very guided to read this backwards. Because I feel like the advice and the story here is in reverse. I have here the Three of Cups in reverse, okay? Because it, like, I have these two reverse cards here at the end. I have these two upright cards at the beginning. And I feel as though your story is backwards. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think you connected with this person and it wasn't the right timing, is how I feel, because everything was backwards. And so I have here the Three of Cups in reverse. This is telling me, can tell me a couple different things. Three of Cups in reverse can be that it could be a third party situation. Maybe someone was stabbed in the back because of infidelities, because of untruthfulness. Three of Cups in reverse usually signifies that for me, because it's a socializing card and there's three parties, and when it's upright, it usually is more of a positive thing. You know, you're going out with people, meeting new people, that type of thing. But with having it in reverse, I'm getting a feeling that this was a third party situation here. And I have here the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody wasn't able to communicate their true feelings and desires. Someone didn't really truly acknowledge. They didn't take time to stop and think. They just were impulsive, I feel like. They made a mistake. They were impulsive. They made the choice, and they didn't really think things through here, I feel like. Justice was served. I feel like whatever here happened with this Three of Cups, this deceit here, this heartbreak, whatever that was for you, if it wasn't a third party situation, whatever that was for you that caused that pain and that hurt in your heart, you found out about it, even though this person maybe wasn't so honest about it. Justice was served. Decisions were made, and someone here had to stick up for themselves and move forward with this Eight of Wands. Okay, and I feel like there was a separation here, and like I said, I feel like most of you know this person because this is a lot of past things that have happened, and I think somebody ran from the connection, and I feel like somebody cut off their heart and their feelings because this was too painful to deal with. And in order for you guys to reconnect and come back together, we have to learn from that experience. We have to forgive, let go of any control issues we might have, and move forward. Okay, and that is all I have for you. Those of you who picked pile number 1, please stay after and take a look at the charms that I have for you and the initials and everything, okay? Please feel free to comment. Let me know how the message resonates. Like, comment, subscribe, share away. Give me some love, people. All right, I'm sending you all of the light and love. Hello, and welcome to all of you who picked pile number 2. You had the Fairy Forest Oracle. And so a little bit about your reading before we get started. I did take and pre-shuffle some of the cards. I will shuffle some on camera as well. And I'll kind of talk about your person a little bit. So for those of you who know your person, you'll be like, yep, that's exactly it. You're talking to me. So let's go ahead and get started one thing at a time. I'm going to go ahead and start with the cards and everything that I pre-shuffled, and then we'll get into the shuffling and the charms. And if you stay at the end of your video, there'll be a little picture so that you can take a look at the charms as well, because I'll have initials, charms, signs as well, you know, air, earth, water, fire. And I'll talk about them as I pull them. You'll get to see me pull them, and I'll talk about them. But at the end, I'll have a little picture for you to kind of look at it, because I may interpret it one way and get a feeling, but you might have a secretive symbol for that. For example, I might see the dolphin, and when I feel the dolphin, I feel like an intellectual meaning from it. However, when you see the dolphin, maybe you're like, inside joke or something special to you. So that will be at the end. So please, if you'd like to see that, stay tuned, and you'll get to see all of those lovely things that I will talk about and pull in front of you, but so you can see it for yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 2. All right, starting off, I feel like you either have went through or you're getting ready to. So what I suggest for you is, if you feel a connection with this reading, however you don't feel like it's pertaining to you right now, I keep a book of shadows, and anytime I get that feeling, I write down, okay, this is the date this happened, this resonated with me. That way later when it comes, I'm like, I remember. So yes, if it resonates, but you're like, that's not really what's going on right now, it could be coming for you, okay? It could be something that's coming up in your life. First of all, I feel like there was a false connection. Someone you thought was your twin flame, someone you thought was your soulmate, what have you. There was this false sense of who this person was in this connection. I feel like it was a karmic cycle, something you had to go through or you will have to go through, but you genuinely felt this connection. It was undeniable. This person felt the connection, you did, what have you, but it was false. I have here mask, and I have here love in reverse. Doesn't mean there wasn't love. Those two together are telling me that it was a false connection. Doesn't mean anybody loved any less. Doesn't mean that the connection was not there. It was something divine and universal that had or has to happen. Okay? But yeah. So there is this sense of false connection here. And I also have that with the trees in reverse. We're all connected to Mother Earth, just like the tree is connected through the roots. And you really felt this strong connection with this person, and you thought they were going to be more than they were. But it was something that the divine needed you to go through. You had to experience. You're going to have to experience, no matter how heart-wrenching it may be. I have here the Ten of Flames in reverse. So I feel like you're going to have to let go of this responsibility that this connection caught. Like there was so much responsibility, so much trying to work through everything, wanting to make it work because you felt that strong connection with this person, and you're just releasing it and letting it go because you're realizing what it was and what it wasn't, even though it's hard because there were such strong feelings here. There are a lot of ups and downs, but things are happening for the best because this is making room for the person that you truly need to be with. Okay, so before you can actually call in your soulmate twin flame, you need to go through this karmic cycle. You need to complete it. So time is very fluid. Some of you may already have had that karmic cycle and you're getting ready to meet your soulmate. Some of you maybe you haven't yet and you're like, no, I haven't met this person yet. You're going to have to go through that karmic cycle before getting to your soulmate twin flame. This is the lesson that you're going to have to go through prior to getting your wants, your manifestations, your desires, okay? This relationship, this karmic cycle that you have to go through, it was very codependent. It was a codependent situation. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I feel like someone here, either you or them, was very codependent on the other. Could very well be alcohol, drugs, food addiction, sex addiction, porn addiction, anything of that nature. But it could be, I'm getting a sense that someone here loved very much. It could be a love addiction. Maybe someone gave their heart and soul into this connection thinking that it was something divine, and it shattered your heart, it shattered your spirit when the realization happened that this connection was not everything that you thought it was going to be. But you have to trust in the universe that something good is coming from this situation. Don't completely block off your heart because you are calling in your soulmate. You are going to manifest them. It's just this lesson has to be learned first, and healing is going to have to happen before that. We're going to have to get out of that codependency before we can call in the person that you're truly meant to be with. Okay. I also have here, and I use a lot of different, side note real quick, sorry. I use a lot of different tarot cards. I know that. My sun sign is Aquarius, my moon is Pisces, and I love connecting dots. Like, I'm big into the mind, and I get a couple cards from each deck, and then I put them together like puzzle pieces. I fill out the cards, I get the energies from them, and then, that's the empath in me, the Pisces. I want to feel that, and then I process those feelings through my mind, and I come up with just someone could be watching this and have a completely different outlook than what I'm giving you. Because I take not only the feelings as well as because sometimes a card can look one way, have one meaning, but feel another. Okay, so I pick up on that and then I process the information. All right, so moving on. Sorry for the sidebar. I have here Virgo, I analyze. So Virgo is coming up. Virgo is an earth sign. Someone who's materialistic and grounded, analyzing everything, thinking about things, processing them, trying to be rational, really thinking through this process. And I feel like it could be you or them, but I feel like you don't have to be Virgo. I feel like the person who in this connection is realizing that it's not what they thought it was and is releasing it. That person is the person coming up as Virgo because they're analyzing the situation for what it truly is. Void, of course, moon, missing. So it was just the missing piece, the missing connection piece. You have to experience this karmic cycle before your soulmate comes in. And that is the missing piece. If you don't go through this karmic cycle, if you don't learn the lessons from it and heal from it, you're not going to get to that soulmate. That's why we're that twin flame. You don't get every lifetime you have, you don't get to meet your soulmate. You don't get to meet your twin flame because there's work that has to be done prior to calling them in. This is the work that has to be done. If you get through this in your lifetime, then you are going to be able to call them in. If you don't, then you're not going to be able to. So make sure that you are going through this karmic cycle, going through the pain, learning the lessons from it, healing yourself, manifesting that soulmate, okay? Because that is the missing piece. You have to have that karmic cycle, no matter how bad it hurts. All right, chakras here. The strength chakra here that I'm picking up is the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is coming through because I feel like someone in this connection, in this false connection, because that's what I'm going to be talking about, is this false connection. This is what's coming through. This is the strongest. This is what the universe wants you to know. They want you to focus on this karmic cycle. Okay, that's why it keeps coming back. We're not getting to that soulmate twin flame yet because you have to deal with this karmic cycle first. And I'm so sorry. I know you clicked on this video because you're like, I want to know about my soulmate, my twin flame. Well, the universe has a different message for you. They want you to know that before that person comes in, you have to deal with this first. So depending on where you're at in that cycle. But anyway, in this situation with this false soulmate twin flame, someone here is giving a lot of their heart. Someone's very compassionate. They're giving a lot of their love. Just very much all in because they think this connection is something so divine and something so special. Now, the challenges in this, I have here, I'm going to turn this up right to read it. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And she is in reverse. So this is blocked. Your 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra, is blocked. Reasons for this. Physical reasons, somebody, poor sleep habits, poor sleeping routines, maybe waking up, having anxiety, depression, sleeping too much, too little, what have you, waking up constantly throughout the night. Or it can be emotional. This is when your body and soul are disconnecting. This is when you are not awakened yet to the bigger picture. So I believe that this is being blocked because of this false twin flame soulmate. Once that realization happens that this person is not what you thought they were, I feel like that crown chakra is gonna flip and you're gonna be awakened to the truth and realizing that there's a stronger connection, a better one for you, one that's more divine and meant for you. All right, now I rolled some divination dice for astrology, and here's what I have for these. I'm going to go over these real quick. I have the first house, and this is representative of your personal life. So the message, the feeling I got when I rolled this, what the first house means is new beginnings, new opportunities, new outlooks, things are coming through for you. That's what the first house means. However, feeling the dice, what I got, the feeling was proceed with caution, guard your heart. Those are not what the first house means. That's the feeling I got from the first dice when I was feeling it. Not every opportunity is going to be a good one that comes to you. but you might have to experience it. So just be careful giving your heart. Guard it. Give parts of yourself. Continue to love people. Don't completely block off your heart chakra, but make sure people earn your love, because I'm feeling like the people who picked this pile have a lot of love to give. They love very intensely. And when you love intensely, you're hurt just as intensely. So just kind of guard your heart a little bit to protect it from this false soulmate, this false twin flame, what have you, okay? I also have here, Virgo came up again. Dun, 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 dun. Virgo strong in pile number 2. Virgo came through again. So we had it here as well as on the divination dice. Again, Virgo is someone who's very rational, someone who kind of keeps to themselves, someone who's materialistic and picky, likes the finer things in life. They can be overcritical, overanalyzing, at the same time going through the thought process, okay? So again, doesn't have to be Virgo, could be coming through because we're analyzing the situation and really thinking about it. But Virgo is coming through very strong. Very strongly. Okay. So far, it's the only sign we have on the table. I will pull more later, but yeah, so far. And then here I have Saturn. This is the last of the dice. And with Saturn, this is discipline, responsibility, ambition, obligation, law, and structure. So to me, this is telling me you have an obligation to the universe. This is your responsibility to go through this karmic cycle. And that's the universe's message to you. I feel like some of you may be hopeless romantics. I get that big heart chakra, like just wanting that divine connection, wanting to have your soulmate, your twin flame. You want your other half to your whole. You want your yin to your yang to your yang, what have you. And the universe is telling you, listen, take your time because you have to go through this first. Okay? So they are going to come, but it's just getting through the cycle. Getting through the karmic cycle and healing to move on. Trusting in the universe that they are going to provide for you when the time is right. Okay. All right. So now, moving on. Now we're going to start picking things. All right. I'm going to start with initials. I'm going to pick the initials in front of you. Stay tuned to the end of the video and you'll get to actually see them. But I'm just going to kind of talk about them. Okay. I have a lot of vowels. I have M-A-E-O-T. I have the words team and I have the words mate. I also have toe, but I feel like those are some of the words that are coming through for me, for you. You'll be able to look at those initials. I didn't get very many. But like I said, those were 2 of the words that I have seen. The word meet, M-E-E-T, is also coming through. I'm going to go ahead and put those aside. Let's take a look at their sign. Okay, I'm going to pick 2 signs. First of all, we have air, and those are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. That could come through because this person is analyzing and thinking and being critical. And I have here fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They can have this anywhere in their chart. Virgo did not come through as an earth sign in here. Definitely could be you, could be them. But Virgo did come through strongly, didn't come through here. Fire signs, people who are passionate, driven, ready to take on the world. If you're excited and antsy and ready for your soulmate, this could be coming through as a fire sign because you're desiring something so intensely. All right, now for some charms. All right, and again, I'm going to talk about the charms, but at the end, I will have I will have a little picture photo for you to kind of look at them and see what all you see here. Okay, I have here a drum set, so I feel like music is important. could also have a representative meaning as in, like you are the melody to their lyric, or, you know, that type of thing. Or it could even mean that sometimes even in music, it changes, you know. We had this ups and downs, changes for the best. You know, in music, we can go from a major key to a minor key. You can go from 4/4 to 3/4 to 2/4. Timing is important. So that could be representative as well from the drum set. I also have here love, live, you and me, made with love. So your soulmate, the person you're trying to call in, is going to be someone who's made with love. There's a lot of love here to give. It is going to happen, but you have to live life first. Okay, you have to go through those hardships, go through those ups and downs, through the valleys, up on the mountaintops to get to them. And then once you get there, I have a key. It's going to be, the door is going to open. The door of love is going to open for you. I have here a dragon. The dragon can be representative of different things. Could be the fire sign we talked about earlier. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be representative of someone flying, spreading their wings. Lots of different representations and meanings here. And then I also have here a little pot leaf, which again could be earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We did have Virgo come through earlier, but it could also be representative. Maybe someone enjoys recreational usage. Maybe someone has health issues and they, you know, smoke medicinally. Maybe it's something you will connect with or through. But that's here as well. I'll take a picture of it. You can see how they connect with you, get your own meaning from them. And I will have that there for you at the end of the video. We're going to go ahead and move on to keep things going. We're moving on to the Fairy Forest Oracle. I see the beautiful fairies. All right. I have here the Wizard, Rune King, Wise One, Counselor, Life Bringer, Establishment, Growth, Fulfillment. So be wise. Everything is going to happen in due time. You are going to grow. You are going to be fulfilled. You are going to have all of life's desires, but you have to be wise. Think about things, that analyzing, that Virgo, that Virgo energy, analyzing things, the air signs, thinking them through. It's coming. You are going to have huge growth. You are going to be enlightened, awakened. It is coming for you. Okay. Now I'm going to turn towards the tarot. And we're going to see what is the advice Spirit would like you to have moving forward. Okay. What is their advice moving forward for you? We know there are going to be ups and downs. We know we're going to have to go through this false twin flame, this false soulmate. We're going to have to analyze. There's missing parts. We're going to feel very burdened. We're going to have to release that, let it go, let go of codependency, trust in the universe, go through this karmic cycle before calling in your soulmate and twin flame. So let's see what the advice from Spirit is for you. What advice they want you to know. Angel de la Nuit. Okay, not going to lie. For pile 1, I picked multiple. Your message is coming through very specifically, so I'm not picking more than one. I'm not doing it. I'm not. The Angel de la Nuit is very specific to the Tarot de la Nuit deck. This is one of the major arcana, not of the regular tarot. This is only designed for this deck. It is a beautiful card. This symbolizes transformation. Okay? There is beauty in her darkness. There is beauty in pain. This karmic cycle is going to help you transform from the darkness to create something more beautiful, something more divine. And I just feel like that's the entire theme of your whole reading. So we don't need any more cards. It's going to take time. You have to go through it. There's no getting out of it. Yeah. So thank you all for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this message resonates with you, and let me know where you're at on your journey and your path. Did you already have this false soulmate twin flame? Are you healing from it? Have you already met your soulmate? Where are you at in the journey? Have you not even met this false soulmate yet? Are you in the beginning of it? Let me know. All right? Sending you all of the light and love, my beautiful, pretty people. Mwah. Hello and welcome to all of you who picked pile number 3. Welcome. So a little bit about the reading. I went ahead and pre-shuffled some of the cards to kind of move the videos a little bit quicker. But I will definitely pull some charms, initials, and do some oracle and tarot cards in front of you as well. My sun sign is Aquarius, my moon is Pisces. I use a lot of different tarot decks. I pull a couple from each deck, however many I feel guided to take. And I like to connect the dots between all of the different oracle cards and the tarot cards. And that's just the way my mind works. I pick up feelings from the cards as well as I know the meaning of the cards. So even though I may have a card that has one meaning, I might feel something different. All right. Having said that, at the end of your reading, at the end of the video, I will have, because the charms and the initials and things that I pull, I am going to talk about. But at the end of your clip, there will be a little picture for you to kind of look at all of the charms and see what your meaning is for them. Because like I could have a dolphin. I feel the dolphin. Maybe I feel like an intelligence level coming through. But when you see the dolphin, you know, there's an inside joke or something personal to you that was secretive that maybe didn't come through in the energy that I picked up. So I'll have that picture for you to look at the end of the video as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for you. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the things I've already pre-shuffled. Starting off, I do see some similarities in this reading that I did in pile 2. So if you feel as I'm talking, this isn't resonating with you, I would maybe suggest going back to pile number 2 and watching it, especially if you have a false twin flame or soulmate. That was pile 2's whole theme. Someone they thought they had a strong connection with, turned out they didn't. If that resonates more with you, go ahead and check over there. By all means, you can watch both piles if you'd like. But the exact same chakras came through in the exact same placement for you as they did pile 2. So there are 7 different chakras. I pulled a strength and I pulled a strength chakra as well as a block chakra. And your chakras are the exact same placement, and I mixed them up and everything. So like I said, if that pertains to you, go ahead and check out pile 2. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I have here the chaser and engagement ring. Now, I have here the chaser. I feel like the chaser is trapped in a committed, codependent situation right now. That's why they can't come to you. However, I do know this says chaser, but when I feel it, I get the feeling of a runner. So this may not pertain to all of you, but there may be a select subgroup of you that this person was the runner originally and then switched to the chaser. Okay. Maybe you were originally, when they were the runner, you were the chaser, and now you're the runner and they're coming back after you and you're like, nope. But I do get this feeling when I feel the chaser card that rules have switched to whatever degree. Person was the chaser, now they're the runner, vice versa. I feel like you guys haven't been in unison at the same time, ready to go. However, I have here someone here in this situation, whether it's the chaser now or the runner, one of you is in this committed relationship. Engagement ring is commitment. Could be a long-term commitment. I also have here the 4 of crystals. This tells me someone's feeling trapped. I feel like this person, one of the people in this situation, is feeling very trapped. I also am having trust and faith and galactic. This is telling me to have these two cards together. Okay. I have to ground myself. This situation is very frustrating. I'm picking up on a lot of frustration. That's why I had to ground myself. That did not come through in the other piles. I feel like either you or them, maybe even both of you may be mirroring each other, are very frustrated with this connection. But trust and faith, the universe has you. The galactic with trust and faith is telling me that the universe is guiding this. It is divine. They are guiding you. Just have trust and faith that it's going to work out the way it's meant to. Okay? Now, I have here reconciliation in reverse. Reconciliation is possible. It may not be possible at this time. Someone is feeling trapped in a committed situation they can't get out of. Could be a long-term relationship. Could be maybe they're engaged. Maybe they have someone pregnant. There is some type of commitment here, some type of responsibility that one of the people in this connection is trapped in, and they can't seem to get out of. So the reason reconciliation is in reverse right now is because it's just not the right time. Okay? There's this entrapment. We have to go through it. There's going to have to be huge effort that is made to turn this around. Okay? In order to change the situation around, there's going to have to be huge effort that is made on both parts. And it's going to be trusting in faith, because this is going to take time, because someone is completely trapped in a situation they feel like they can't get out of. There's a lot of crisis and chaos that happened in this partnership. There was just a lot of chasing and running and chasing and back and forth and separation. I feel like it's like hot and cold energy. I mean, even look at that partnership. You see the hot and the cold, the red and the blue, or the orange and the blue. Very hot and cold. I feel like with this hot and cold, I know it's not showing up, but to me, it feels like a lot of healing inner child wounds. There's a lot of trauma from the past that when somebody, either one or both of you, feel intensely, it can be scary because of past hurt that they push away and run. And then I feel like what happens is when that person runs, then they're like, why am I running? I like this person. And then they want to come back, and then they become the chaser. And it's hot and cold and running and coming back and very codependent. Very codependent energy coming through here. Some devil energy coming through for sure in this. And with the devil energy, what I feel when I say devil energy, it's a feeling. So when the devil comes up in the tarot, it is a energy that is very magnetic. When you first meet this person, they are your other half. There is this strong magnetism that just pulls you together, and it feels like you're not going to be able to separate. And if you do separate, when that separation happens and this hot and cold energy occurs, it almost feels like you're dying inside. A part of you is dying because this person is not with you and they're meant to be. And it's this intense feeling, and it's completely addictive at the same time. It's magnetic and addictive, and you can't get enough of it. And it can be very toxic if we haven't healed from those inner childhood wounds, haven't healed from past traumas, aren't communicating. However, on the flip end, if we work through all of that, this magnetism that happens, this feeling of wholeness, this yin and yang and yin, can be a beautiful thing. Right now I have Saturn returns in reverse. Again, this person isn't either you or them, whoever this person in this committed relationship is, they just can't come back right now. Not that they don't want to. They want to chase you. And I feel like there's whoever the chaser is right now at this point in time, I feel like they're trying to stalk you. They're obsessed over you, constantly thinking about you. Very similar to pile 1 was very much like that. And pile 1, I believe, had the runner. They had the runner, you had the chaser. Maybe the two of you are together. But regardless, yeah, I feel like this person just isn't, either you or them, whoever this trapped person is in a situation they just can't seem to get out of right now. Okay, now, astrology. I have the divination dice. I rolled them. I have here 5th house came up, the number 5, and that may be significant to you in another way. But this is fertility, women, children, pregnancy, romance, creativity. So you or them could very well be in a situation with this commitment where someone is fertile, where pregnancy is expected, or it could very simply mean that romance is blossoming. There's a lot of creativity flowing, but the energy I'm feeling is more towards that commitment. There's a pregnancy on the way, and I feel like that's what's making this feeling of trapment occur. Then I also have here the sign of Aries, which is a fire sign, and Aries is representative of impulsive decision making. So maybe somebody jumped to a decision and possibly had gotten someone else pregnant that they weren't really in love with, out of impulse, out of hurt, out of fear, out of not healing themselves. And that decision is causing them intense reactions and intense feelings. And I feel like this person desperately wants to be with you. And I feel like they try to monitor you in whatever regard they can. They may be checking your social media, talking with friends, family, what have you, maybe looking at old pictures. But I feel like this person wants to make sure you're not moving on without them. They understand that you need to move on. They understand what they've done in the situation. They know how their end is. But in their heart, they just hope that you don't. They don't want you to let go. They don't want you to let go of this connection. They don't want you to let go. They're still hopelessly devoted to you, and they want you, but they're just stuck and they don't know how to get out of it. Okay. I feel a lot of pain here for this person, because this person this person feels like, and it's either you or them, but whoever's in the committed relationship, they don't want to be there. They want to be with their other half, but they feel a responsibility and an obligation to be where they are. And it's killing them inside. And it's a very awful feeling, because they want you to move on and they want you to be happy, but at the same time, they want you for themselves and they know they can't have you. Okay. And I'm very sorry for those of you who are going through that. There's a lot of intense feelings here. Okay. And the last one is our planet, which is Mercury. This is mind, communication, intelligence, reason, and love. This person cares very much for you. Even though it may not seem like they do, they really do. They care a lot about you, and I feel like they hide their feelings from you, and they may even hide their feelings from themselves. But this person is constantly in their head trying to think of how to get out of this situation. They feel trapped. They don't feel like reconciliation is a possibility. They feel like you're never going to be able to connect with them again. They feel like you're completely out of their reach. I feel like that's why everything returning reconciliation is all in reverse, because they know they can't do it right now. But they are very hopeful. They're constantly thinking in their mind, how can I get them back? How can I get out of this situation and get this person back? How can I have my cake and eat it too? And I feel like this person is constantly, with this Mercury, constantly thinking about this situation and how to, 1, communicate their feelings with you, and 2, they want to move through this entire situation the best way possible for all parties involved. Okay, now chakras. The strength of this connection here is the heart chakra, which, again, this is the same as pile 2. If this isn't resonating with you, by all means, if you've had a false twin flame or soulmate, check that one out. But the heart chakra is big here. With pile 2, when I pulled the heart chakra, I felt like somebody was giving too much of their heart, and I was telling them to guard their heart. With this, I'm not getting that feeling. I'm getting that there is a mutual love here, I'm feeling that both of you care very immensely for each other. And there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of pain and hurt, but a lot of love at the same time. And then for your blocked chakras, I actually have two. First up, this is the, the crown chakra, which was also blocked in pile 2. And the crown chakra can be blocked for a couple different reasons. So some physical reasons it can be blocked. Poor sleeping habits. Somebody sleeping too much, maybe depression, or not sleeping enough, anxiety, sleeping, waking up throughout the night, having nightmares, horrible dreams, that type of thing. Or it could be because it's not completely awakened, the emotional realm of it. Our crown chakra is our awakening, realizing the path, realizing the divinity, what we're supposed to be doing in regards to the universe, having this faith that the universe is taking care of us. And once that's awakened and we realize, hey, this is all going to work out in due time when the universe wants it to work out, that will become unblocked. I do have another blocked chakra, and I'm going to turn it upright. It's blocked because it's in reverse, but it's 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and it's in reverse, so it's blocked. And I have him here blocked because the 5th chakra is the throat chakra. Reason the throat chakra can be blocked, there are physical reasons. Sore throat, cough, thyroid problems, adenoids, tonsils, sinuses, allergies, anything that is agitating the throat mostly, okay? Or it could be because of emotional reasons. Someone here isn't open and honest and truthful about their feelings, or there's a disconnect between the mind and the heart. The mind and the heart are not connecting here. Could also be a reason that this chakra is blocked. Okay, now we have all of those goodies done and over with. We're going to go ahead and move on to the charms, initials, all of that good stuff. Okay, I'm going to start off now. I'm not going to show you these. I will talk about them, but you'll have to see the photo at the end if you want to see everything. Okay. I have here initials B as in Brad or Brittany, A, R, G, O, H, E. Now, I do see the word hoe. Maybe someone here went through a little hoe phase, was unfaithful, I don't know. But that's some of the initials. Let's pull out some of these signs. And we do have Aries came through already, which is a fire sign. Earth signs, which are Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, could be coming through as well. Earth signs tend to be down to earth, grounded, materialistic people who enjoy the finer things in life. They work hard though for those finer things as well. So could be coming through that energy. And fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, which we already talked about. Aries could be coming through someone who's driven, compassionate, has desires. So if this person is trying to manifest you back into their life, could be coming through as well. All right, now some charms. All right, I have here, life is good, live, love. Okay, I have a crown, which to me is signifying the crown chakra. I also have here a butterfly, which to me symbolizes transformation. I feel like this relationship is transforming. Just as the caterpillar turns into the butterfly, the runner becomes the chaser, chaser becomes the runner. We become, we heal. We have this tantric union, that type of situation. I have also here the drum, which came out in pile 2 as well. Could be someone is musical, maybe someone plays the drums, but symbolically what I had picked up on when I touched it is the rhythm, changing of the tempo. So as much as this relationship has changed and transformed, the tempos in music change and transform. Tempos can go faster, louder, softer. I mean, music is changing. It's forever changing. So that could be coming up with the drums as well. But I feel like this person wants you to live. They want you to love. They want you to have everything your heart desires. They want you to live the good life. They just wish it was with them. And they know that sounds selfish because they know that you can't wait around for them. All right. Now, I have here the Universal Love Oracle. I'm going to pull for you. Trilogy of Light. It could be representative of a third-party situation, but the Trilogy of Light is just, there is light on the horizon. There is hope. Things are going to work out. They are going to come together. The universe is providing for you. You know, you have so much divinity here. Oh, wow. Okay. 3 cards fell out. Let's see. Oh, wait. No. 4. Okay. Wowzers. Wow. A lot of major arcana. Okay, I'll just show you. I have here the 7 of Cups in reverse. All right. I have here the Emperor. Aries energy. Aries is coming through strong. The Sun and the Hierophant. Taurus, which is Earth sign coming through. We have lots of good stuff here. So out of 4 cards, I pulled 3. Well, that flew out. 3 of them are major arcana here. So this is something very divinely guided. And look, we have the Trilogy of Light, 3. And we have 3 major arcana. I feel like the number 3 here is very important for whatever significant reason. It could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. It could be a love triangle. Take it as it resonates with you, but there's something here surrounding the number 3. The advice from Spirit moving forward in this connection, though, is the following. We already know someone here is trapped. There's going to have to be an effort made in order to rekindle this partnership. It's just trusting in faith and healing yourself during this time. The advice from Spirit for you moving forward. 7 of Cups upright is to not look back in the past, move forward. Follow the guided light. Don't forget. It's in reverse. Don't forget the good that you had with this person. Don't forget the happy memories you had. You do not have to ever take them back. You don't want to reconcile? Don't. They're still toxic? Don't take them back. Universe isn't telling you to be with someone who's toxic. But if they end up healing and you end up healing and you both do the work, it can be something very divine. Okay? Don't forget those happy memories, whether it's with them or someone else. There were lessons here learned. And don't forget them. Fight for what you deserve. Fight for what you want. Bring that Aries out, that competition. Take on, get what you deserve. Okay? Whether it's with this person or someone new. There is abundance with the Sun card on the horizon. Good things are coming. The universe, it has you. But you have to make the decision to put forth the effort. Whether that effort right now is putting love back into yourself so that you can manifest a love that's righteous, whether it's healing from your past traumas and your past hurt, wherever it is, you have to make the decision to put forth that effort where you need it to be. Because if you're the person in this trap situation, maybe you need to put forth the effort to get out of it. If you're the person waiting for the other person who's in this trap situation, you can be healing yourself. Deciding, do you want to be with them? Do you not want to be with them? Is there someone better? Are they healed? Or are they still this person that you are chasing and running for all of eternity? All right. And that is all I have for you. Those of you who picked pile number 3, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how your message resonates. And I'm sending you all of the light and love. Bye, my pretties. Hello and welcome to all of those of you who picked pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So I pre-shuffled some cards that I have laid out, some chakras, different things like that. I am going to shuffle some on camera as well. I'm going to pick out some charms, some initials, things of that nature in front of you. However, the reason I did this is to kind of move the video along because it's going to be very lengthy because I tend to talk a lot. I'm also using several different tarot decks as well because my sun sign is Aquarius, my moon is Pisces. I like connecting dots, so I pull however many I'm guided to from each deck, from each pile. Each pile 1, 2, 3, and 4 are different. I picked different amounts depending on what spirit guided me towards. So I like to pick a little bit from each one and put them together like a puzzle piece and connect them. It's the way my brain works. Also, I pick up on feelings, so a card may have one meaning, but I may feel another through it. So please just be patient with that. I will give both meanings if that does occur. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Find out some information about your soulmate, twin flame. Let's see what the spirits want you to know. Okay, right now, your soulmate twin flame, whether you know them or you don't, they are in a very frustrating relationship. There's a lot of fear, a lot of ego, jealousy issues. However, they are going to be, this relationship that they're in, whether this is you or them, I feel more so that it's the other person, but definitely the energies can be interchangeable. But I feel like there's going to be a fast change. There's going to be a transformation. It's going to be very quick. Feels like a tower card almost. And I have this because I have these cards. Not enough in combination here with lightning. And the lightning is the card that feels like the tower. You know, lightning strikes. It's quick. It's powerful. It's very abrupt. And that's how I feel the energy is almost like the tower card. There's going to be a lot of quick changes for this person in their relationship. All right. Now, I also have here the 8 of chalices in reverse, which is the 8 of cups. Upright, it signifies walking away. This person is going to have a hard time walking away and starting a new beginning. The Ace of Orbs is in reverse. They're starting a new beginning is going to be very difficult for this person. They need to take time and heal themselves so that they can come to you rejuvenated, fresh, and healed. I do have an energy here that spirituality and religion is in reverse. So somebody here is spiritual and is religious, but is not relying on their intuition. They are not relying on the information they know. They are not relying on their beliefs, their morals, their guidance system. They've kind of lost sight of that because of this very frustrating and stressful relationship that they're in. And they need to use teamwork and rely on that spiritual guidance, which is actually the irony here. They've kind of lost sight of the importance of their spirituality and of their religion and their belief system. They've lost sight of what they believe in. And ironically, that's what's going to guide them out of this situation. I have here, and this could be you, could be them, someone here is growing very impatient and not wanting to take the time and rest and rejuvenate and heal from past hurt, from past trauma. I have here, love yourself first. It's in reverse. Someone here is very insecure, very jealous, this ego, fear. If this is not you, it is them. Very driven, forgetting to love themselves first. That's why it's important to take that time and be patient with yourself and rest and rejuvenate and heal. That is the theme, the reoccurring theme throughout this is healing. And whether this is your person or you, a lot of times with our twin flame or our soulmate, we mirror each other. So very well, even though it could be them, could be some advice for you as well, because it's constantly healing, relying, trusting in your faith, things that you know, resting, rejuvenate, healing. It is going to be safe for you to love, but this is in reverse because it's not safe for you to love yet, because before you can love someone else, you have to love yourself first. And both of these cards are in reverse. So love yourself first. So that way you are open to love someone else. Okay? So heal yourself from any traumas, past hurt that you have. Open yourself up so that you can pour that love into your soulmate or twin flame. I have here Gemini, I think. Definitely they could be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. This could be coming up because there's a lot of thinking and analyzing, and Gemini is known for their thought process. Okay? Someone here is thinking, they know they have to heal. They know they have to heal. They have to heal their heart. They have to heal from their traumas, their past hurt, but they're impatient. They don't want to stop and take the time to do it. They know they need to. They're smart and intuitive. They know, but they don't want to stop and do it. And there is going to be a change either for you or for them, but the second house here, owning, if money was tight, it's turning around. Money's going to get better. If money was good, it is going to get tight. So just take that into consideration. There is going to be a change in finances coming, though. Either way, if there was significant amount of money, times are going to get hard. Make sure you're saving. If money was tight, new opportunities are on the horizon. Things are looking up. You're going to come into some money. So either way, but that second house is finances, a change in finances. Very well could be the other person with this lightning. Maybe they lived with someone, this relationship they were in, and it was a hard one, and the sudden change, and maybe this person moves out or they have to move out, and financial situation becomes difficult. You don't have that second income, what have you. But there's going to be a change in finances there. Now, let's take a look at your chakras. The strength between you and your soulmate twin flame. Your chakra is your sacral chakra. This is pleasure. There's going to be a strong chemistry between the two of you, whether you know them or not. You're going to know it. It's almost like the devil energy, very magnetized. You're going to feel like at home as soon as you see them. It's love at first sight type of feeling. Can be toxic if you're not healed from past hurt, though. Now, blocked. I have here the solar plexus chakra, and reasons this could be blocked. Physical reasons. Someone could have poor digestive health, blood sugar issues. Maybe their blood sugar goes low, maybe it goes high, maybe there's some diabetes. Or it could be emotional reasons. Someone here has low self-esteem, lack of willpower, very self-conscious. We talked about jealousy. Sometimes that happens because of low self-esteem. Definitely could be that fear and ego that is occurring as well. So that's going to be blocked for some of those reasons. As for the astrology, I rolled the divination dice, and I have here 6th house came up. And this represents health, hygiene, daily routines, injuries. Again, could be coming up because maybe somebody here has that with the solar plexus chakra being blocked. Maybe there's some health issues going on. Somebody's having a hard time regulating their blood sugar, or they're having digestive issues, stomach problems. Could be coming up from that as well. I have here Taurus the bull. So we've seen Gemini, which is an air sign. Now we're seeing Taurus, which is an earth sign. Taurus is coming through, could mean someone who's sensitive, very emotional, but can be jealous. Somebody who holds grudges could have trust issues because of the fear and ego that's surrounding this whole situation, this person's past traumas, your past traumas. I have here the sun, and this represents the ego that we've been talking about, ego and fear and stamina and creation, and wanting to create something special with this person, wanting to have abundance with this person. And Taurus is known for their jealousy. They're known to be, mine. They're very, this is mine. They're materialistic. They're grounded down to earth, like the finer things in life, willing to work for them, but they are possessive of their possessions because they've worked hard for them. So this is a very, can be a very jealous sign as well. Okay, now we have that all out of the way. Now I'm going to pull some charms. So the way this works is at the end of this video, if you stay tuned, I will take a picture of your charms and show them to you. I'm going to pull them. You're going to hear me talk about them, and then there'll be a picture at the end. I have the letters D, L, F, P, O, X. Okay, let's see signs. We've already seen air signs and earth signs. We have here fire signs, which are Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Could be coming through because there's a passion here. There's a desire to have you, want you. And water signs. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This could be coming through because of all of the emotions that are coming through with this ego and fear. And there's a lot of frustration in the relationship that they're in that could be coming through and needing the healing. All right. I have here the crown. Could be symbolic of king and queen, the other half to your whole. Could be symbolic of the crown chakra. Could mean that there's an awakening happening. There's this transformation occurring. This person might be waking up. And that's honestly what I feel like when I feel these, because I have the crown as well as a zombie. Tis a zombie. So I feel like this person's like going through the motions in this awful relationship, very frustrating situation. And they're just like going through the motions. And then all of a sudden, they're awakened. And they're like, what am I doing? I also have here, life is good and love music. So maybe the two of you will connect through music. Life is good. I think once this person gets past all of that, it is going to be the good life. For sure. But it's just getting there. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull your oracle card, which is Alice in Wonderland. I'll do that in front of the screen. I have here growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. These cards are so beautiful. So I feel like this is symbolic of the transformation taking place, growing up, evolving, transforming, all of the same type of language there. I feel like this person is going through this huge transformation, and they need to rest and rejuvenate before coming to you, and they're not going to want to. They're going to want to heal and be done, but it's a process. They need to take their time. So what is the advice for you moving forward? So your person's in this frustrating situation, or you are, like, they've lost their spirituality, their guidance system, they're healing, not wanting to heal fully, wanting to rush back out there, having a hard time loving themselves, lots of jealousy here. Let's see, what's the advice for you from Spirit moving forward in this situation while waiting for your soulmate twin flame? What is the advice for you? What does Spirit want you to know? Okay. They're being stubborn. They want you to wait and take your time. Maybe you have some healing as well. You know, we mirror our soulmate twin flame. Okay. Anything else? Okay, nope. All right. Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm getting the feeling here, do not rush into battle. You're going to want to. You're passionate. You're very driven. You're going to want to, when you meet this person, you're going to want to rush in and just take them. They're going to want to rush in and take you. Whichever way it goes. But the advice is to make sure you heal first. Be patient. Heal yourselves first, because you are going to build something and create something here with the Page of Pentacles that is beautiful. You're going to build and create something gorgeous and magical together. However, do not rush in. Do not be impulsive. Take your time. Make sure both of you have done your healing before moving forward. Okay? And that is all I have for you. Those of you who picked pile number 4, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know how this message resonates. Sending you all of the light and love, all my beauties. See ya.